Hello guys, welcome to a video for Matt Smith month, and today you are having me as a host for this video, 24816 Harry Williams 96. If you don't know me, I have done a video for Whoadix Reviews in the past, because this is a video for Whoadix Reviews as part of their Matt Smith month, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the two-parter Time of Angels and Flesh and Stone, which of course features the second appearance of the Stephen Moffat creations, The Weeping Angels. Hence the reason that the title of the first part is Time of Angels. So this is the first ever two-parter of Series 5, which is Matt Smith's first series, and of course, this is written by Stephen Moffat, starring Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor, Karen Gillan, and Alex Kingston as River Song. Karen Gillan plays Amy Pond. Of course, I'll read you the very short blurbs that the new series DVDs have these days, because they're this short, and it's quite. I don't really like short blurbs because it doesn't really fully explain the story, but it does give a brief, decent synopsis with a rhetorical question sometimes at the end. So I'll read you Time of Angels blurb, which is: "Don't blink. The Doctor hunts the last of the Weeping Angels through the terrifying maze of the dead." And this is the blurb for Flesh and Stone, which is: "Surrounded by an army of weeping angels, the Doctor and his friends must escape through the forest vault." So that gives you a few hints to what the story could be about. Basically, the Doctor and Amy land on a planet, and a ship has crashed with which River Song has escaped out of and landed coincidentally inside the Doctor's ship, which somehow happens to be there at the right time. And they then go into the caves, which I believe was filmed in Clearwell Caves. I think I've been there, actually. At least I think it was Clearwell Caves. I'm not too sure about that, but they go there, and I think the but where they're on the beach, I think that was filmed in Wales. They then go to, they discover that the Weeping Angels are nesting in some vault place, because one angel has survived, so they think it's just the one angel. And the Doctor tells what a Weeping Angel is, and they go to this place, and they start to explore the caves, and they realise that actually the statues that they are coming across are actually Weeping Angels, and they realise that they are screwed. So they try to avoid every cost of being, killed by an angel. But there are a couple of soldiers that do get killed on their way. And one of the soldiers who gets killed is sort of one of like a key plot point of not exactly a key plot point, but sort of key moment, if you like, in the story, or two-part story. But before that, however, Amy does sort of look into the eye of an angel, of course, which is quite bad considering that the angel has now made a countdown to her death in about 10 minutes, so she's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She doesn't know that she's actually counting down to something until she gets to about number 3. So it takes her for a while to realise that the characters know that she's counting down to something. I think River Song's the first one to know that she's counting down, and she's counting down to her death. So the Doctor tells her to close her eyes, and then they do leave her, and the soldiers protect her, but then they get zapped by the crack in time because they discover it, and they get completely wiped from existence. And then that builds up to I think, although that actually might have been in Flesh and Stone, that bit. Well, the cliffhanger of the Time of Angels, basically what happens is the Doctor points his gun at the camera, or the sort of the gravity bulb, because that's where they end up in the cliffhanger. So they have to try and escape somehow by reversing the gravity, so they can get up to an escape pod or something. Or what actually is there is the forest vault. They need to try and get somewhere to get to that, and I won't ruin the rest of the story. But what I will do, however, is say what I thought about the story itself. I do quite enjoy Series 5 a bit. I mean, it has its ups and downs. Most of it's I'd say it's quite good, because I enjoyed Series 5 personally. There are probably a few people out there who do not like Series 5. But this two-parter in it, I really did quite enjoy. It's the second appearance of the Weeping Angels, as I said before, and it's Matt Smith's first two-parter. And of course, we have a cliffhanger, which we see for the first time the 11th Doctor in a two-parter for this series, and he's pretty epic in this cliffhanger. If you've seen it, you'll probably agree that it's quite a good scene. And the script the lines that he said, the dialogue he said towards the end of the cliffhanger was just brilliant. I love that. And it has the "I Am the Doctor" theme, which I love personally. I think it's so good. I think it's such a great theme. Yes, as a Moffat episode or episodes, I quite enjoyed them. I thought they were one of Moffat's best of Matt Smith. Some people may disagree, and obviously people have their own judgment on episodes by Moffat or by any writer. And Matt Smith is good in it in relation to performances. Karen Gillan, good as Amy Pond, even though I don't really like Amy Pond, but she's quite good. And Alex Kingston's good as River Song, even though River Song is now a pile of a shit of a character. In my opinion, she's just now completely wasted potential, and But this episode really focuses on her mystery of what her character could be, because we always want to find out what her character was, and we thought this could be the episode where we find out who she is, but we never did, because he said until next time. So it's a bit annoying that we didn't find out who she was in this episode, but obviously it was too early in the timeline of Series 5 and 6 for that matter. River Song is quite good in it. She's not as annoying as she is in all the other episodes after that, because she does get more and more annoying, and just one of the things that did sort of come to question was in the bit in Flesh and Stone where the angels discover the crack and they're all worshipping around it. One thing that did sort of get me was how did the Doctor get back his jacket? This is just a small nitpick, but how did the Doctor get his jacket after the angel had it holding in its finger? Because the Doctor was sort of trapped by the angel like this or whatever, and he escaped by taking off his jacket, so he had freedom, and the angel had the jacket holding on to its finger, and I can't remember how the Doctor managed to get his jacket back, but that's just not really that important. I really did like, actually, I really did like the set design of the forest. I thought that was such a cool set. I liked the idea how the trees were filled with technology, and you could take some of the bark down, and you could see the technology inside it, which I think was powering the oxygen. I think that's correct. I thought that was quite a cool idea. And yeah, the set design was quite good. And obviously at the end you see all these army of angels flying into the crack. Spoilers, by the way, I am sorry. I should probably put that in the description, may contain spoilers. But I'm sure most people would have seen the episode now, because it's about 3 years old now, because it was in 2010. But yeah, this is really good. I really like this 2-part. I thought it was pretty good. Is there anything else I liked? I quite like the beginning bits of Time of Angels when they arrive on the planet. I like those few scenes where you see them walking around on the planet and you can see the crashed ship. Quite like that. One character I did particularly like, and it's a shame that he got killed off, was Father Octavian, because I really did like his character, and I was I could relate to him, and I think he's married to River Song in this bit, but he does unfortunately die, which is really sad, and the Doctor does get quite emotional towards it as well. So really, that's pretty much it for this review. I mean, as for the Angels, they're good. Not as scary as they were in Blink, but they still, are their usual selves. But this is the thing I didn't like. The Angel's head, you literally saw the Angel's head move. Now, I didn't like that. I thought that sort of ruined the ideology of them. The fact that they are statues, they can't move. But here you saw one move, and I didn't like that. But apart from that, rating, I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10, because I thought it was one of Matt Smith's best. Lots of people might agree with me, lots of people might not. But best performance, Matt Smith. So well done. So thank you for watching my review of Time of Angels on Flesh and Stone for Matt Smith month. Hopefully I'll make more videos in the future for Whoadix reviews, and speaking of which, subscribe to their channel, and please do subscribe to mine, which is 24816 Harry Williams 96. Please do check out my other video that I did for Whoadix reviews, which was why I love the classic series of Doctor Who. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to make more videos soon for Whoadix, and stay tuned, and yeah, subscribe to their channel. They're really good, guys who make great videos. So take care. Bye for now.